Shalom. Saktazawa, California, James, Germany with a new lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahawah, BaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaShem, KABAD. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of KRAFT who told us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the elect out there who spread this truth, sincerity, and also charity across the four winds. And also strong shalom to sincere listeners out there. So, I'm out here in a little bit of nature, a little park. But you hear the sounds of the different birds, man, and it's just really easing to the spirit, easing to the mind, And I just can recommend it to any brother that got heavy thoughts, man. Just isolate yourself, go to a place where it's surrounded by nature, where it's really in peace, because to spend part of YAHAWAH, normally this world should be in peace, if the righteous would be in authority, But this is another lesson for another day. But what I want to go into is let go from the mortal thoughts, because we have to let go of these mortal thoughts, of these thoughts that always cast us down, always pull us down into the mud, basically. Because we got all these things going on around us, prophecy happen left and right. We have to do this work, take care of our families, we have to do the job, and first off we have to serve Yahawah, to like Yahawah. So we got all these things in our mind constantly, and this burden that we got, we have to make it as bearable as we can, So if you see things that are not profitable unto thee, get them away. Let me get this real quick. In the book of Sirach, chapter 37. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 27, and it says, "My son, prove thy soul in thy life." So prove means to test. Let's look at the word prove real quick, or deem worthy also, So let's go real quick in the word prove. Prove your soul. See, it says to try, test, elevate, demonstrate. When you go deep into it, it means even to deem worthy. So basically, test your soul and do what? And see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. So if you see something that is holding you back, always pulling it down, cut it off, man. Like it says in the book of Colossians 3 and 5, modify therefore the members of your body, which are these. Let me read it also real quick, man. The book of Colossians, chapter 3, so look here in verse 5, and it says, modify therefore. When you go into the word modify, it means to kill. See, modify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, okay, basically to fornicate. Yeah, let me look it up. Basically, there's spiritual fornication, physical fornication, but let me look it up. Fornication. It says, okay, let me look it up real quick in the blue letter. Give me a second. So going to Colossians. The phone is a little bit slow though. Just bear with me. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 5. Let's go into the word fornication real quick. I just want to double check, to be really sure about it. Fornication. It says in porneia. Yeah, man. It says what? Illicit sexual intercourse, adultery. See, that's the thing. So it's physical adultery and also spiritual adultery, because when you think about fornication, you got idolatry, where you worship false gods, man. Gods of these other nations, where you worship Jesus Christ, and all these other false gods, showing you that you have to stay away from them. Modify the members of your body. So basically, kill that fleshly desire, and this is what it's going into. Fornication, uncleanness. See, inordinate affection. So inordinate affection, bestiality, homosexuality, sodomites, and so on and so forth. Evil concupiscence, and evil concupiscence goes into the lust of the flesh, the evil lust, okay? And covetousness. So if you covet something, which is adultery, see, because if you covet something so bad, like, I want to get this money, you make it your idol, you worship that, you give your all to do that. But we have to let go from all these mortal thoughts. We have to let go from all these heavy thoughts. Because when you go into the word mortal, it means to die. Because when we're made immortal, we can't die. But when we're mortal, we can't die. See that? And that's the point. So we have to be in an immortal mindset, man. Nothing of this world should affect us. We should be numb to these things, because if you give your life, if you give yourself onto these things, hey, you're gonna always be put down, man. Let it go 1 year in, 1 year out, 1 year out again. What they always say in the world, when you didn't listen to your mother or something, or when somebody was talking shit, they even told you this. Hey, let it go 1 year in and 1 year out. When the teacher was talking shit to you or smack, or when you're working or something like that, your boss talks smack to you. But the point is, let go from the mortal thoughts, like it says in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 14. Let me go straight to the point, verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. See, let go from the fleshly thoughts. Thoughts are gonna die. Unnecessary thoughts, man. Because, hey, we can worry about so many things, but we shouldn't. We can worry about everything in this life. We can worry about ourselves. Am I gonna make it or not? It's not bad to keep you in check to really make it, but don't worry about it. Just do what you have to do. Keep on pushing, keep on laboring, keep on doing what the Heavenly Father gave you, and you're also gonna make it. It's up to the Heavenly Father, and there should your trust lay in YAHAWAH. You should put your trust in the Heavenly Father. Then, for example, another thing, you're worrying about your wife, she committing adultery. You're worrying about the children. Hey, are they doing what I tell them? It's easy manipulating them. So we got so many things in this world that can affect us in every from our day-to-day life, man. Because also the job. Am I gonna have the job tomorrow? You should let go from these thoughts. You shouldn't worry about them, man. Because whatever comes is supposed to happen. You have to accept it. These things gonna go away anyways, man. These things gonna go away when we're gonna come to the kingdom. When we're gonna make it into the kingdom, RAWCHAA is one of the elect. Hey, we're gonna be in final peace, man. We're gonna be finally in rest. There won't be any more pain, suffering. All these things gonna be wiped away, man. That we're gonna read in Revelation 21, and also Isaiah chapter 65, if I'm right. But let's keep on reading. 2 Ezra chapter 14 and verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. See, the burdens of man. These worries of these lives, man. The worry of this life. Like it also says in the book of Luke. Let me pull that also real quick. The book of Luke, Yahushua said it. Hey, watch out for yourself, man. Luke chapter, what's 21? No, 24, I think. No, 21. Luke chapter 21, and let me start at verse. Straight to the point, it's talking about. Oh, let me start up. To get the context. Yeah, let me start at 33 or 34. And it says Luke 21:34, and it says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting." Okay, let's go into the word surfeiting. Surfeiting. Let's go into there real quick, because you have to understand what Yahushua is saying. Luke. So like 21 and 34. And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts, your mind be overcharged, be too much with surfeiting. Okay? Let's go into the word surfeiting, man. And of course the phone died, it's Satan, man. But anyways, and drunkenness and cares of this life. So basically these things surround you, that you don't be overcharged with them. Surfeiting, wait, just let me,